Norman, have we got you there?
Yes, John.
Hang on, Norman. It's the regular Norman for people who are aware of Norman. Good morning, Norman.
Hey, did you take the hint, John?
What?
Hey, Ricky Ponting's given it away, John. Does that, get in the back of your mind that it's time to go?
No.
Somebody tapped him on the shoulder.
Now listen, I think...
time for you to go?
Norman, I think it's time for you to go. What the hell do you listen to the program for if you despise it to such an extent? You must be a poor, twisted little fella.
No, it's time for you to go, John. If you haven't got the message yet, it's time for you to go. Now, listen,
Time for you to go, John.
When you do go, John,
yes.
It won't be with the fanfare you went last time with all the TV cameras following you out to the car.
How do you know?
In the car.
How do you know?
Nobody knows you're back on air, but
Well, you do. Well, you do, Norman. Aren't I lucky? Norman knows I'm back on air.
Hey, you did get that little bit of publicity with Alan Jones, but that was only because you associated with Alan Jones.
Yeah, that's right. Had it not been for Alan's name, there wouldn't have been a story.
I know. So I'm not just saying. Look, take the hint. Ricky Ponting's given it away. You should give it away.
But you've got to remember that I don't play cricket and Ricky Ponting doesn't do a broadcast.
Yeah, but look, have you got a handmaiden in your studio that gives you a prod when you fall asleep or something like that?
I never fall asleep.
Or do you have when you have a senior moment? Do you have somebody in there to guide you to keep you upright and all that sort of stuff?
I never have a senior moment.
Oh, I bet you do have a senior moment.
How would you know, Norman?
You'd have a senior moment all the time. Hey, but isn't it time you go on your usually 12-week holiday?
Yeah, yes, it is. It's nearly time. It's not a 12-week holiday. I think it's going to be maybe 5 or 6.
Oh, bull! You had 5 or 6 last time. You got me.
Well, that's
so
what
happy.
I said. So that's right. I did have 5 or 6 last time. So what are you talking about 12 for?
I thought you were gone so long last time. I thought, oh my God, he's not coming back. I got so happy, and then you came back. I couldn't believe it. After 6.
Hey, Norman.
You say you're one of the masses, one of us people who has 2 6-week holidays in a row.
Norman.
It's unbelievable the time you take off.
Yeah, that's right. But Norman, I've spent 55 years of my life working very hard. I have a family that I want to look after.
Here we go.
I have a wife that I want to spoil. If she wants to travel, I'm not going to turn her loose. I'm going to travel with her. Norman, tell me something. What do you do?
Come on, listening.
What do you do for a living?
No, none of your business.
There you go. I bet you do bugger all.
No. When you're going overseas again, John, I suppose?
None of your business.
You'll be too old to fly, but aren't you? Don't they have restrictions? Hey, in case you park it on the flight
I love you,
they don't
Norman.
want to take that risk, do they?
I love you. Where would the program be without you, Norman?
They don't want to take that risk that you park it on the flight. You love Australia. You love Australia so much that the minute you leave, you're on a plane overseas. You don't give a stuff. You go over and probably stay at a mate's place where you don't have to pay anything. You're probably lined up with the airline.
Hang on, last time you talked to me, you told me I didn't have any mates. So what?
No, you're probably only rich mates. Probably owns islands and that. You don't pay for any airfare. You don't pay for any stay.
Norman, just hang on a bit. You're getting a bit annoying now. What do you mean I don't pay for any airfare?
You got all these secret deals with everybody.
I haven't got any secret deals. Do you want to see the receipts?
You have secret deals. You don't pay
No.
You don't pay for any food.
Have we paid for the airfares? Yeah, we've paid for the... do you want me to put a copy of the receipt up on the internet?
No. See, you've already booked your places, haven't you, eh? You don't pay for any food. You always go to your famous restaurants and all that. You don't pay for anything, do you? You've got all these contract deals with everybody.
Norman,
you don't pay for anybody, do you?
No, Norman, could I ask you something? What do you look like?
Why?
Because
I'm better looking than you are, you decrepit old creature.
I'm sure you are today.
You frightened everybody when you appeared on TV the other day. That was disgusting when you came on the 7:30 report. Oh my God! But listen, I'm just saying to you, look, your old mate, your Valvoline mate, Ricky Ponting's given it away. It should give you the hint that make way for a younger person. Get out of there.
Well, if there were a younger person, Norman, who could attract callers of your quality, I'd give it away. But I don't know that anybody could attract callers of your quality.
Listen, just do us all a favour and do everybody. If you were so thought yourself so good, you'd be in the ratings, wouldn't you? And you'd see how.
Excuse me, Norman. What do you mean? If I do, I think I'm good? No, I don't think I'm good. I think I'm very, very experienced. I've done it for a very long time, and I have a nice time doing it. As far as the ratings are concerned, that's nothing to do with me. That's a decision of the broadcasting station. And believe it or not, Norman, I don't actually run the broadcasting station. That's their decision, not mine.
No, you're too scared because you know nobody listens to you. That's all.
Well, you do, you goat.
Oh, look. Yeah, okay. Look, just finish up. Tell us when all you're finishing. How many more weeks you got to go? And then you go on your 6 weeks. Come on, you'll be on 12 weeks, and then you'll be on air for a few more times, and then you're off for another 6 weeks.
No, I think I'm going for 4, aren't I?
Yeah, but you're not off air for only 4. You'll be off air for 10.
No.
No. Oh,
Hey, listen. Hey, Norman. It's very
everybody.
interesting for somebody who hates, and it's a very, very nasty trait to have. But for somebody who hates so much, you seem to know about what I do. You seem to know in absolute detail what I'm doing and where I'm going.
You just said you've been on air for 50 years.
Yeah,
we know your routine, John.
55.
We know when you come back in, you just sneak into the country right on time of 9 o'clock
Yeah.
because you don't want to spend that much time in the bloody Australia that you prepare to love, that you never take any holidays in. You always have to go overseas and have your bloody Europe or wherever you go,
Oh, Norman.
Yeah. Well,
Norman.
the next time you do go on one of those holidays,
Norman, get over it.
go and don't come back, okay?
Hey, Norman, I think enough is enough.
Take the Ricky Ponting, just go. Retire. Have a little tear.
I don't.
We'll be
but listen,
celebrating out here when you go.
Norman, you listen to me, you little goose. It's nothing to do with you. When I retire, I'll retire when I feel inclined. And if you don't like the program, don't listen. You're a pathetic little man, and I feel very sorry for you. I do. I feel very sorry for you. You must have very little to live for, Norman. Norman's gone. I don't think there's a possibility of death, but we can always hope. Tell me what it is that's on your mind. If, unlike Norman, you happen to have one. 1300 564 652 is our telephone number if you would like to ring. Why do you hang up, Norman? You really are a pathetic little creature.